let's
Yeah.
talk a little bit about your experiences. When I introduce you, I both introduce you as both cave divers. Even Ram explored the caves prior to doing uh, blackwater diving and bonfire diving. Now, could you please tell us the best cave diving experience you've had? Can we start with you, Ram?
Yeah, so I have to agree with Alex. Paglugaban Cave is definitely tops on my list without without a second thought. No? So you go in this beautiful karst cave, no, and then you swim a few meters, maybe 50 meters more or less. You have a chamber, and then you proceed again about 80, 100 meters. You have another big chamber, as bigger than a basketball court, maybe, with an air pocket where you can actually go up, go down, and then you proceed again into a small channel, and then you have this about 60, 50 square meter chamber filled with spilitems, and like what Alex was describing, the walls are like reflecting turquoise, green, blue, and very beautiful, mesmerizing. Makes you want to cry literally when you're there, no? And then you make a short cross. There's a brief channel again that you have to cross. There's another chamber, that's chamber number 4 already, and then long rectangular space filled with, like, on your left, filled with like very rough speleothems, still with a lot of material encrusting it, and to your right you have like really shiny walls and like polished speleothems. Interestingly, schizophrenic chamber, Alex. No, left is rough, right? It's smooth and colorful, and then you make another. You pass another channel again, like a vertical channel about maybe 15 meters long, narrow about it's like a condominium corridor, and then you end up in probably the biggest chamber of Paglugaban. It's almost like cathedral-like when you look up. If you've been to the Sistine Channel, I haven't been, but I know just photos. Really huge dome-like space with so much pilotams on the top. No, it's very surreal. No? Blackwater diving, bonfire. It's a surreal experience. But when you get to chambers like this, it's even like multiplied at 10 times more. No? It's the feeling is very euphoric. It's a visual feast. No, and it's so out of this world. No, and then you come out and you enjoy the same experience again until you come out uh, to the exit. No, Paglugaban, I'll never get tired of it. So it's really definitely tops in my list, and I highly recommend for anybody looking for cave diving in the Philippines, whether you're a local or you're a foreigner. You have to see Paglagaban Cave.
Yeah, how about you, Alex? This could be a difficult question to answer for you. Tell us your best cave diving experience.
Well, my best cave diving experience is, as Ram says, it still stands to be Paglugaban, so I won't get to that further, and I'll go to the next best for me. Um, there is a cave in Mactan. It's quite popular among divers because people in Mactan, the divers there, you could literally drive on the road, get off the road, and walk a few meters, and there's the entrance to the cave right there. It's called Pawad Cave.
Pawod Cave,
Uh,
yes. I
yes,
heard that cave from Dr. Amores when I first met him in Cebu.
Pawad Cave was a very close second to me because it offers us the same kind of spectrum of light. I mean, the blues and the hues of green and white. It's got clear water as well, for as long as you don't disturb the silt. Um, and it's so accessible and it's very shallow. If we consider Paglogaban, because of its size, to be a 5-star hotel, if we liken it to a 5-star hotel, then Pawad Cave would be your sort of boutique hotel. It's not as huge, but it's very well uh, curated by nature. So that would be a very close second. I wanted to say as well a close second, or an equal second would have to be Dinagat Cave. It's called Lake Bababu. because the cave exists in in a place between a lake and the open sea. So the open sea has an island, and inside that island is a lake. And what connects the lake and the sea is a tunnel that forms Bababu Cave. Um, this is the cave that I described to be inundated or completely encrusted with bivalves and other organisms. If you look closely, these things are alive. They show signs of life. You see the bivalves feeding, you see crabs living in the spaces, and you see all sorts of organisms, so polychaete worms, you name it. We call them stygoxines because they're accidental fauna that arrive inside the cave but whose lifespans don't go uh, beyond the typical cave dwelling fauna like stygobites. Stygobites are, these are really cave dwelling creatures, and they live all their lives in the farthest reaches of the caves. They're born there and they live there and they die there. And by the way, generally, stygobites are known to far exceed the lifespan of human beings. So they live longer than us. So they're very fascinating to see.